Gonna change the world with my hockey stick. Gonna make a real difference. Feed the poor and heal the sick.
Jeremy, you're a disgruntled owner of a house. Chippy, you just deflected a puck off the crossbar through his window, and you're knocking on the door. Go.
Hey, sir.
Jip,
Hey, sir.
Jackson, how many times do I have to tell you, point your net over there? This is the 5th time you have sent a puck off the post. You're not that skilled. You cannot hit the net. If you're going to shoot with your... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm a little upset,
Sorry, sir.
what happened? What is going through your head?
Sorry, sir. I have tryouts coming up, and I wanted to shoot some shots in the road.
And you can't put your net at the other side of the fence, so it's facing it. We don't even like that the neighbor one across anyways. We don't like Gary. But point the net so the deflections go towards Gary's house.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Why is it always got to be pointed at my place?
Just because I shot a high riser, and it rose on me a little bit too much from the point.
You know what? You're not much different than your dad. He could never hit the broadside of a barn. Could you just roll your wrist a little? Follow through low. Aim for the low corners. You know, that's where all the scoring opportunities are.
Sir, I actually really snapped it. It rose on
I
me.
can tell.
It was absolutely
I can tell
snapped.
because that puck
It was
went right through my
absolutely-
window and almost...
Absolutely snapped.
I know. It almost landed in my cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm not looking.
I
for
don't
pucks
have any
coming through-
money, though. I don't have any money.
Someone's going to have to pay for this.
I don't have any money to pay
Some-
for it.
Hey, with all that practice you've been doing in the driveway, how high are you slotted to be drafted into the NHL? Hey, Jackson? Where are you going? Because I'm saying you signed that first ELC, you can pay for all my windows.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sir, I'm only 12.
With that type of attitude, you're never going anywhere, okay? You keep on working.
Sure.
You put your
Sure.
net on Gary's side of the fence.
Sure.
Keep on working that snapshot, and I want some sort of
You're yelling
contract
at a
signed.
12-year-old, sir.
You know what? Wouldn't you be if a puck just came through your window? So we're not going to talk about
Jackson, what did you do?
I'm.
Jackson, what happened here?
Oh,
Uh,
it's Dave. It's Dave. Thanks, Dave, for coming by.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, do you got any money to fix this window?
What window? Oh, that window? That wasn't Jackson. He wouldn't do that.
I didn't do it, sir. It wasn't me. All right, we're done. We're done this riff.
Yeah. I wanted to start off with some Minute Madness.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
a good,
Took it off
that's
hot.
A great Minute Madness.
I like
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah.
for real, though, I need new windows when you sign your first contract.
For sure.
And you want it in the contract that the first dollars he makes goes to your windows,
I got you, sir.
plus interest.
I'm coming over. You know what? It's not very Canadian of me to be yelling at a 12-year-old. I'm coming over to build a shooting cage for you.
Oh,
gonna go to Home
there
De-
you
I'm
go.
When I'm at the Home Depot grabbing some windows for you,
Thank
I'm
you,
going to get
sir.
some 2x4s, some chicken wire. I'll build you a little shooting cage, and you'll never... you can shoot as
Sorry,
many
I will
pucks
never
you
do
want.
it again.
Perfect.
Beautiful. All right, speaking of most Canadian
Tell
things
your
to
mom
do,
I said hi.
I
it was
will.
Canada Day
I will.
yesterday. Hey, it was Canada Day. What did you guys get up to?
Was it Canada Day?
Before we do most
I didn't
Canadian.
even know it was Canada Day. I got home from Vegas this weekend, and I was
It's
like,
very
"Oh,
un-Canadian, eh?
It's Canadian.
Yeah. That's the most
I-
un-Canadian thing you could do.
I
probably.
went and played disc golf.
I
Oh, that's fun.
would like to come. It looked fun.
It's so fun.
It
It's
did. Like, you're
literally
chasing butterflies out there. It's
so
this is
fun. You
nice.
just go throw the disc, chase the disc.
Yep.
Did you hear any fireworks?
It was
Not from,
daytime.
Not from the daytime.
I-
I mean, at
Fireworks are
nighttime.
usually one of those nighttime activities.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you could see them in the
Oh,
sky.
right, that makes sense.
Chip,
Yeah, yeah.
you really left me with a cliffhanger with your IG post. You didn't show your last one. I'm assuming you missed from like 15 feet.
What do you
out.
mean? I showed the whole hole.
No, you picked it up and then it said this ended. I didn't see you throw it into the little pew thing. I didn't hear the disc hit the chain.
Oh, that's so unsatisfying.
Go rewatch the video.
Oh, you probably just
Really?
your internet cut out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buried it.
Of course. you
Okay,
buried it.
okay, good.
Yeah.
But how was it like a throw like this, or did you do a hammer throw? Okay, I'm gonna have to go rewatch it now.
Yeah, well now you have to go rewatch it. It was a beautiful sauce.
I was left so confused and upset because I thought,
I
cliffhangered me.
showed all 3 shots,
okay, good.
and I heard it went ching.
Are they all par threes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have an arm like Chippy there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jared, what did you get up to?
Well,
the
let's
fam.
see. We had family come and visit.
Mm.
That was fun. Then we went to see the fireworks, and it was down by the water.
Yep.
and there was a car floating in the lake, which is wild. Like a 1960s looking.
Was it light blue?
Light blue.
Yeah, I know
Some
the one.
Dude is just floating.
Every now and then you see it driving down the street in Aurelia.
It's like a car.
And
boat.
It's literally it's a water car.
When you see it driving down the street, do you look at it and say that's a boat?
Well, only because the first time I saw it, it was in the water. But no, it doesn't look like a boat.
Okay.
But you can it looks like a different car. It looks weird
Mm.
because it's obviously it has to
It has
be water sealed, watertight.
It
so
has a
looks-
240 outboard motor right off the back. No.
No, it just like putters through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he'll drive out and watch the fireworks from.
Yeah.
From
The guy's like
port.
80 years old, and his wife is in the passenger seat just pedaling it.
It's like a paddle boat. Yeah.
Mary,
There's no engine on it.
Mary, come on. We're going to miss the fireworks.
No,
Come
it's
on,
got an
Mary.
engine. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that's
Why don't you pedal? I'm trying to make a peanut
So
butter
that was
jam
downtown
sandwich.
Aurelia, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Coochie-ching.
Yeah. So so you had some family over. You did the fireworks. Did you get the kids cotton candy and like those
Nah,
sparklers? Did you get sparklers?
Nah, sparklers.
Boo.
No. I didn't really prepare. I forgot it was even the long weekend.
Oh, there you go.
Right?
It's like me.
And then it was like the 30th. and I'm
Ah,
like,
the truth comes out.
yeah. I'm like, yo, Canada Day's tomorrow. Ooh. I don't know. When they're younger, you don't make a big deal of it. But now I think we got to start.
How are the kids at the fireworks? Was anyone cranky?
No, it's great. Yeah, 9:40 start is a bit late, right? And
Because it doesn't get dark till then now,
I
right?
know what's up with that.
I mean, it's always been like that, I guess.
But if the
Summer
Earth is
solstice.
flat, because the Earth is flat, shouldn't the sunrise and sunset just always be the same, or
Yeah.
no?
Well, no, it's because the government just has the sun on a program. So
Oh, it's
yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't know that.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Everything is programmed, digitalized in your brain. Did you know that life is actually your brain? There's nothing really outside of your brain.
Well, that's mind bending. Anyway,
Isn't
let's
that
do the
interesting?
most Canadian thing to do on Canada Day. What is the most Canadian thing to do on the Day of Canada? The celebration.
Are we making a day or picking a single event?
I'd say the single most Canadian thing to do on Canada Day.
I got an idea.
Okay.
What if we all get
I
together?
feel like the most Canadians always.
We
it's
just
always-
completely ignore the thing.
It's always the same thing though. It's like the same stereotype, isn't it? Like, isn't it like the most Canadian? Is it like it should just be like what we did, right? Like,
Well, no, it's whatever you think the most
It's-
Canadian thing to do.
it's
like what's okay, well
hard.
then what defines a Canadian though?
It's hard to pick. So I was gonna say, what if we all have a barbecue and we all bring one thing for Canada Day and we try to have the most Canadian barbecue together?
That's
Mm.
fun.
I would say like going
I
out
would do that.
on a boat
Mm.
for the day
Okay.
on the water,
So we're going out in the water because
tubing, water skiing.
Mm.
these summer seasons are pretty short.
Yeah.
You need a reason to get out
You
there.
really worship the summer in Canada because you only get like a couple months of it if you're lucky.
Are we on a pontoon boat?
No, you're on like a wakeboard boat.
Oh, okay.
You don't do tubing behind a pontoon.
Yeah,
No, you don't. But I do love pontoons.
It's
They're
like-
great. If
it's
you want to
like-
get a bunch of people together, it's,
It's like a
party.
speed.
Don't tell that to
like
Shannon's family.
tubing, water
No?
skiing.
Pontoons are for losers.
Are they? Do
Yeah.
they openly chirp people on pontoons
Yeah,
as
they're
they
like,
go
"Oh,
by?
those things are dumb.
Like they wave, people in the pontoon wave, they do a boat wave, and they just always stick up the middle finger as they go by. Screw you.
No, the pontoons.
Your boat sucks.
Pontoons are nice. Pontoons are nice.
I kind of like the idea of a pontoon. You just get a ton of people and you can jump off the roof of it, and it's a party.
I think it's just the stereotype because it's like usually it's a bunch of people that don't know how to drive a boat and there's way too many people on it.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
People don't know how to drive a boat? What stereotype? When is that?
Well, like
Some
you
people
can't
from down in the city.
you can't really drive a pontoon, to be honest. It just floats around there. It's like you don't need much
Yeah,
skill.
I've never heard of that stereotype though.
Yeah, it's not a
Okay.
true boater's
Usually
boat.
if you have a
That's
pon-
what their people
Usually,
say.
if you have a pontoon, you probably have a speedboat too.
My
For
buddy.
there's always a pontoon and there's a speedboat and there's an aluminum.
Oh, yeah, got a few
aluminum.
of each. Yeah, you can't just
Yeah, if
have
you
a
have a
pontoon. That's the
pontoon, you-
only boat. It's a pontoon. Yeah, you're just in Loserville. I'm just kidding. Or you're old. You're old and you're just like going slow in
Mm.
boats. My buddy and I, when we were young, like 16 or 17, we drove up to his place, and it was way up north, and it's just all like 17, 18-year-olds, probably like 10 of us.
Yeah.
And we look out, we're there for the whole weekend, just nothing really to do. And I'm bored. I'm looking, hey, does that boat work? He's like, no, it's been sitting there for like 3 years. Like, let's get it going. Let's get her
Let's
going.
get it going, guy at
Let's
the
get it
cottage.
going.
Bro, just chill. You're a
No.
guest at the cottage. We don't need to get the boat going. I said it doesn't work.
Just started 6
No.
hours of
Yeah.
manual labor.
So, well, that's what we did. I was like, I'll take the engine apart. I'll clean the carbs. Find me some fresh gas.
Let's get it going.
Right?
Let's get it going, guy.
It was literally sitting. It was sitting in mud. Like it was sitting in. It was just there. Like the pontoon. The motor was like buried in mud. Basically.
That's hilarious. That's a whole skit.
And
The guy that comes up to the cottage as a guest,
I'm
you're just
sorry.
like, you're just
I'm
like,
always
"Oh,
doing work at
boat,
the cottage."
Hey, the boat doesn't work. Like,
Yeah.
like you're like I'm saying, it's like you own the cottage. Like, you know what I mean? And the guy's like, well, let's get it going. Like, bro, the boat. Like,
I have a fun
We're not
story.
getting
Well,
the boat going, bro.
My
Like,
story's not done yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we get this thing going. Bunch of 18-year-olds know nothing. Well, I had an idea. Had a farm. Got the motor running. Let's go. We had to like lift it out of the mud, float it out there. So
Did you get it going? Because those engines never start.
you underestimate my.
Okay.
My brother and I used to.
18-year-old Jared got the engine fired.
We got her going. My brother and I used to buy sleds and then rebuild them and then
Okay,
sell them.
okay,
And stuff.
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we get them for like $50 off of. No, it wasn't even Kijiji then. It was the Super Shop.
Didn't take you as the mechanic type.
Nah, my brother was way better than me. I just picked my nose until he was done. I had to drive the sled. Thanks,
Yeah.
Ryan. Anyways, we got the boat going, took it out there. Like 10, 18-year-olds in the middle of the lake. We're messing around. The pontoon is boring. Let's have some fun. So we're all standing on the very front of the pontoon, the little pointy part.
Yeah.
And we're like, cook it, Danny, cook it. So he's driving as fast as he possibly can while all the weight is on the very front of both pontoons outside of where you're supposed to be standing, right?
Yeah.
Like, and the tip starts going underneath the water.
Oh my
No
god.
way.
And we start
Driving into the water.
Yeah, we start submarining.
There's no trim on a pontoon boat.
Oh,
You
so we-
can't adjust the
No, so we start
ride height.
we start submarining this pontoon.
Oh my.
It starts lifting the back right out of the water. We're like, everybody get back. So we start running down the pontoons.
Oh my.
But we couldn't stop it from going under. It kept going under more, and it lifted the back so much. And because
Titanic.
the thing was sitting in the mud for the last 3 years, the transit was completely rotted, and the motor snapped off.
Oh my god.
and
Yo, let's get the boat out going.
And-
yeah, whose genius idea?
Hey,
Dad's
you got
gonna
this
be
story out of it.
and
pissed.
okay, so the motor falls into the water and breaks off of the thing, and it's just sinking. And I'm like, oh! So I dove.
Oh my god.
I drove off and I grabbed it. Like I had to swim underwater, grab it. And I got it under my arm. I'm like almost drowning because I'm trying to hold up this motor, but I grabbed onto the side of the boat, and then all the gas starts leaking out, and it's
Oh.
like covering me in that oily, slicky rainbow
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Right? I'm like, guys, throw me a rope or something.
Oh my.
So Danny chucks a rope over. I tie it around the motor. We all lug it on. But now we're in the middle of the lake with no. We didn't
no
bring
motor.
paddles. We didn't bring paddles or
Oh.
anything because we're.
Oh my.
Hey,
I had to swim. I had to swim back. It was like a kilometer and a half. I'm like, it's all right, guys. I got it. I'll swim back. I started swimming. I got halfway there. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I can't swim for like a
Yeah.
couple miles. I've never swam this.
this
but I-
sounds like 18-year-old Jer for
Yeah.
sure.
But I was a good swimmer. I went on my back, did like floated, got my breath. I got back, got a canoe, brought a bunch of paddles, paddle it back. The guy, we had to paddle this thing back.
No one came and helped, or was it?
It was a very quiet lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like it was.
Everyone just was like, these guys just
Nah, it wasn't. a
sawed
big
the
lake.
motor off and almost sunk the whole boat.
That's
So
hilarious.
the boat didn't sink.
No, it didn't. It didn't. It floated once we got off the front when it was
Well,
going.
on a pontoon, it'll just seep back out the sides. Like it doesn't really catch too much.
But if it was like going down, like,
No,
if
it's
just like
It's because the pontoons, like the tips went under, so then they just kept on going under, But
Yeah.
then once it flattened out, it's fine. But the motor was no longer on it, so that's the problem.
So that's not fine.
No.
It's funny you say that people didn't come help or whatever. If it's a quiet lake, yeah, they don't come
There
help.
was just no one there. There was no
but-
one out there.
When I was at the cottage this weekend and I was helping Chris put the boat in, and we were de-winterizing it, so it was all wrapped up.
it's kind of
like a-
late to
like
put the boat in, eh?
Well, we had to get the dock in first, so that's a whole different story.
Dock
We
takes
got
a
that.
while, yeah.
Yeah, so we got the dock in, and then we're like, okay, finally we can get the boat in. So we're de-winterizing it, taking the tarp off it. It's like almost like a saran wrap for your boat type thing.
Yeah.
So we take that off and get it all ready to go. We bring it over to the boat launch it. Engine starts, everything's good. It's running smooth. There's like no hiccups. We're like, wow, this is incredible. we're taking it back to the cottage, and it's running smooth, and we do a drive-by of the cottage, like the annual drive-by, give a wave, that type of thing. No one was out there, of course, because
Flip off the people on the pontoon.
yeah. And then he's like, let's open her up. Let's see how fast we can get going. So he opens it up, going straight across the lake, and like it's cooking. Like I had my speedometer thing on my phone. We got up to like 65 kilometers an hour or something for that.
How many nautical miles is that?
Oh, I'm not sure. So we're going across, and wind's blowing through, and I'm like, I'm sniffing something. I'm like, do you smell that? And he's like, what? And I was like, it kind of smells like mustard or something. And it smelled like mustard to me. And he's like, and then we look back, and the engine's smoking like crazy. And that we had just gone straight across the lake. So we created like a smoke cloud all across the lake.
Oh my god.
So then immediately people, like a boat drove over to see if we're okay. But we were looking at it, and it was just steam. And it was pumping water into the bilge. And it's because the freeze plugs, like for when you winterize your engine, there's a few ways you can do it. You can pump the engine full of antifreeze where all the water goes, like the coolant, so that it won't freeze, or you can drain it completely of water because they're all water cooled engines, right? Because they're boats. So it was just pumping water into the engine and essentially steaming it. So we just gave the engine a bath, basically. We completely cleaned the engine.
That seems not good.
Yeah, but we got it back, and nothing too bad happened to it. It took about 45 minutes to find all of the plugs and put them back in all of the little holes or whatever. So that was a bit of an eventful thing. But yeah, people immediately, like we didn't even have time to look at the engine yet. People were already pulling up to the boat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like cottage.
So I wasn't.
You forgot the plugs. Should have invited me and Chippy.
Yeah, you should have brought us.
Yeah, could have shoved you guys in there.
You need a couple plugs at the cottage.
Yeah. Anyway, should we do Sty, No Sty, or Puck Daddy?
Let's get into it.
All right, let's do it. This one's pretty short list, like last time.
Wait, we never did really finish the most Canadian. We get on the boat.
Yeah, we did.
I'm bringing a boombox, tragically hip all day long.
Oh yeah,
And
most Canadian thing to do on Canada Day.
I'm saying listen to tragically hip. Just have it all day playing.
Yeah, we'll go on the boat.
On the boat. So we're on the boat. I bring the tragically hip. What are you bringing?
Your slalom ski, Hayden.
Snacks.
Snacks.
All red snacks like licorice, strawberry
I can
marshmallows,
make it Canadian.
strawberries, raspberries, everything.
Okay.
Everything red and
Red.
white.
That's
Or like
good. I like that.
a cake with the Canada flag on it.
Okay.
Are you wearing red on Canada Day? Were you guys all wearing red?
I forgot to until I noticed everybody was. I was like, dang. And then I threw on this shirt.
How do hockey?
Yeah, okay.
I almost got the. Why?
Yeah.
Sammy looks at me. She's like, "Why are you wearing a blue shirt on Canada Day?" I was like, "Oh." She's like, "You literally have."
A red brand
Your
with a Canada
brand.
leaf,
She's
basically.
like, "Go and put that shirt on." I was like, "Oh yeah." She's like, I need some help in life.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
That's funny.
All right, that's good. Okay, so Sty, No Sty, or Puck Daddy. This episode is brought to you by Muskoka Brewery. Tread lightly, one of the best light beers you can get, crafted in the heart of Muskoka.
I always have Tread Lightly and Hazed and Confused in the fridge. Either I'm gonna be having it when the boys come over, right? I always got it on supply. I spare no expense. And actually, something that they just did, Muskoka Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
So this used to be a premium beer. You pay.
It still is,
It's-
arguably.
It's still a premium beer, but without the same premium price.
Ooh.
Yes. So they've dropped the price on the 24 pack.
Mm-hmm.
So now if you want to have a better tasting beer, you grab the Tread Lightly
And support local.
and support local. So if you want the light lager and you're usually reaching for the other guys, grab the Tread Lightly. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
it's a tasty beer.
And it's available in a new extra tall can.
Oh, they got the big boys.
They got every size you could ask for.
Yeah.
Go grab them from the local LCBO, beer store, grocery stores, or from Muskoka Brewery online.
Or go straight to the brewery if you're in the Muskoka area.
Yeah,
right?
there you go. That's even
Swing
better.
by, make a day of it. Grab yourself a case.
All right, big thanks to Muskoka Brewery for sponsoring the pod. Let's get back to the episode. Okay, so Sty, No Sty, or Puck Daddy. And this is good if you're at the beach for Canada Day. Sand in your shoes.
No
I
Sty,
can't think
no
of any
Sty,
time
like-
that could be Sty. It's No Sty. It's like
I mean, what if you're having fun running on the beach and you just don't
No,
care?
It's
you
no Sty.
shouldn't have
Take
worn
your shoes
shoes.
off.
Shouldn't have worn shoes.
Yeah.
Don't run.
Sand in your shoes, it can never be Sty.
If you want to run and you're at the beach, you just take your shoe off.
Okay, so there's a follow up to that. If you do get sand in your shoes or like a little rock,
Mhm.
You know that little you take the shoe off and you're kind of balanced on one foot. You're like trying to tap everything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing that, is that Sty or No Sty? You know, like
I mean,
the
it's like the same. It's no Sty because you have sand in your shoe.
I guess.
You know what I mean? So it's like can't really be Sty. I'm not looking over the guy bouncing his sand out of his shoe, being like, "Yo,
like,
hi, buddy."
And you know that when you're doing that, you have to do like the little hop to get your balance again. You know, like you're on one foot, you're like, oh, I
Yeah,
don't want to
mean,
fall.
Unless you can make it look good like me, I don't know. It's probably no Sty.
Yeah,
Like you just do like a little stretch, grab your shoe, dump it over your shoulder, flip it once, put it back up.
lock the holster. Yeah. All right, moving on here. Sty, No Sty. Barefoot in your skates.
Sty. It's a Sty move.
Barefoot in the skates?
Yeah.
No Sty.
Because it does make them stink worse.
I never did it. That's the only reason I'm saying no Sty is because I never did bare feet. That's just not my Sty. I just feel like it's not safe.
I feel like it's just
I like
hard
having
on your feet.
I just like having my socks on.
Just
but
get blisters or something.
I tried it for a few years, really liked it. It's nice because every time I'm done skating, I take off the skates, the socks that were just on my feet in my skates, and they're nasty and wet and they stink, and I put them in my hockey bag. I was like, I'll wash those later, but I don't. And then the next week, same thing, and the next week, same thing, until about halfway through the season, there's about 20 pairs of nasty socks. They're dried now. They're dried and they're hardened.
Yeah. I have one pair that I just
Recycle?
Yeah.
That's probably the
Maybe
way to
two
go.
pairs. Like I
I-
have two pairs
yeah.
that I alternate through,
Yeah.
and I'll wash them like maybe every 10th game.
I couldn't. I feel like I get blisters if I didn't wear socks.
Right. Yeah.
So
It didn't affect me at all.
definitely No Sty for me.
It's
But-
a Sty move, I think.
But I think that it's passable as long as you're not the guy that takes his foot out of his skate barefoot, immediately walks to the shower without flip flops.
I'm a no flip flops in the shower guy too. I just
Yikes!
give me that athlete's
Yeah,
foot.
Sty, No Sty, flip flops or no flip flops.
You know what? Only athletes get athlete's foot. So, do you have it? Because if
Oh, I don't even want to talk about that. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
All right, talk more on the garments of hockey. Sty, No Sty or Puck Daddy, wearing no like undershirt. You know, like underneath your like
Sty,
shoulder pads and
Sty,
elbow
Sty,
pads and
Sty,
stuff.
Sty. I didn't wear a shirt. Just because I love when I take my shirt off and look in the mirror and I'll be like, damn, huge. I just didn't like the way I like just having no shirt.
There's it's a bit no Sty to have no undershirt because especially when the rinks are like -20. Sometimes it's so cold.
Oh, and then
And
you
you
get that
skate out
red.
there.
You get that red skin from skating around on the
You're-
on the cold ice.
There's just some of these rinks that are so freaking like it's -20 outside, and then you get into the rink and it's -30. Like, why does it have to be even colder? It's already
Well, you
cold
got your
enough.
shoulder pads, everything on your neck guard.
I
you
don't
got
wear
your-
shoulder pads. That's the
and your
problem.
jersey.
I have a very so it's
Oh, I'm talking about like when you're playing hockey.
No,
Like,
I'm
not
playing
men's
hockey.
league.
I'm playing
I'm throwing
hockey.
a shirt on.
it's
No, it's cheating to not wear your shoulder pads in men's league. So
Why?
Absolutely cheating.
that's
How?
why that's why I'm
cheating.
so good all the time.
It's cheating.
Just took them off.
What about that is cheating?
What about that is part of hockey?
The fact that you're playing hockey
It's illegal to do that in hockey.
to wear no shoulder pads. It's just protective.
Dude,
of
you and I should play a game with shoulder pads on, and we would look so funny. I think
Yeah, it's
It
literally.
would be weird to
illegal.
see you in shoulder pads, and I think it'd be.
you're big already. Like you've got like
Yeah, we'll see
broad
how-
shoulders.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll see how you guys play with shoulder pads on, and you guys tell me if it's not cheating.
I'm gonna be running people through and blocking shots. I'll be better.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'll
think
throw
I
'em
would
on.
be-
I get
Yeah.
out of the way.
Throw them on then.
I get out of the
I
way.
would love. To
I don't.
see you throw 'em
I'm
on.
failing to get the connection of why shoulder pads make you better at or worse at hockey. I don't get that.
You're more
What's the
more
most?
mobile.
What's the most important thing in hockey, Hayden?
Your IQ.
Your mobility and your agility and your ability
Skill.
to move, and
skill?
you're lighter, you're faster, right? So when you don't have shoulder pads on and you can be more agile and mobile, you don't think you'll be at an advantage over the people that have them on?
I don't think that it affects it at all
Why don't you wear them then?
because I just don't like them,
Just one-
Why?
and I don't need them. It's men's league.
Why? Why exactly? Because it gives you a disadvantage.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. 100% does. When I don't
Well,
have,
why don't you not wear them then? If it's such an advantage.
because I don't want to cheat. I'm not a cheater.
Oh my gosh.
So
All right. Well then, Sty or No Sty. No
what?
shoulder pads.
No Sty. It's
Sty.
zero, like literally.
I think
negative
I think
Sty.
it's super Sty.
It's literally-
it's Puck
That's like
Daddy.
negatives.
It's
neg-
Puck
it's
Daddy.
literally negative Sty if you think it's Sty. Like that's so not Sty
It's
that you
Puck Daddy.
guys think it's Sty, which makes it like negative Sty.
No, for
Because
sure.
you guys literally are doing it because you think it's Sty.
No shouldies and
That's
only elbow pads.
embarrassing.
Sty.
It's embarrassing.
At least Sty.
It
probably.
lets people know.
Literally negative.
Hey, I'm
Sty.
just here for a good skate. You know, I'm
No,
not
everyone just
blocking
thinks they're
shots.
so Sty that has no shoulder pads. Like I just can't even
It's cra-
stand
it's
seeing that. I'm just like, you guys think
correct.
you're so sick. It's like you're
Who
not.
wears shouldies on our team?
It's literally me.
I think
That's a good comeback.
it could maybe Bogdan too.
Oh yeah, maybe Bog. Actually,
I think
my
Bogdan-
dad has like the thinnest of all shoulder pads. It's not even a shoulder pad. It's
Yeah.
just like a
And
thin protective
Steve?
thing.
If does he have those really thin?
Yeah, it's like a Jofa
the white one, the
yeah.
really white Jove. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, is that restricting your movement?
Steve, no, that one is just like the fighters wear.
So is
those
that
really,
cheating
those
too?
The paper thin
It's-
ones.
That's it's not fair for them to wear that. It's too much movement. You got too much.
When I was in bantam hockey or no midget, the guy who fought all the time, he wear those. He's
Oh,
like, these are my dad's. They're paper thin.
yeah.
He's like, look how fast. Look, I can just grab people. And he's showing me
Yeah.
why he wears like the lightest, like most non
That's
shoulder
funny.
pads ever. So we all know Bogdan is like the most Sty guy on our team. So
Oh, for
Bogdan and
sure.
Chippy with the shouldies.
Yeah.
Yeah, who led our team in assists and on the point and missed about 7 games.
Bogdan.
Yeah, me.
Clerical error. He
Yeah,
actually
he
got
got-
11 points in his first game.
He did. Yeah. He got every point for both teams.
No, yeah.
All right,
Shoulder pads. is-
moving on here.
Okay.
Sty, no Sty. Turkey bacon.
Mm,
No. You should get this. Whatever tastes the best is the Sty.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
Why? What's the point of turkey
Still
bacon?
probably pretty decent. Like
Is it? I don't know.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say it's Sty because it's probably. a little
I've had
healthier.
both. It's nowhere near as good as regular bacon, but Shannon only wants to eat that because she doesn't want to eat pigs.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
What's
But I
other-
still
what's
think
a-
it's no Sty.
Yeah,
I think like it's if you want to eat pigs, don't have bacon.
Is
Don't
it
eat
because pigs are
turkey bacon.
cuter than turkeys?
Yeah.
I think it's because they roll around in the mud and people think.
So Shannon doesn't like turkeys. She has something against turkeys.
Don't even start, man.
Oh wait, she's gonna listen to this.
We're
Uh
gonna have to
Does
cut
she
this
listen to
part
every
out.
one of them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She listens to a lot though.
So I don't.
All right, next up, Sty, no Sty, or Puck Daddy. Plain popcorn.
It's really no Sty. Yeah. The popcorn is just a vessel
Sty.
because it's healthier.
Plain popcorn.
Yeah,
That's all I eat. Is plain. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like
like plain popcorn.
You
You
pop-
not
you-
no flavoring, no butter.
You pop
Yeah.
it and then you eat it.
that's
It's
how.
dry.
That's how I usually eat
You
it.
pop it and eat it.
Like if I'm making popcorn at home, I'm not going in and buttering it up. Like
No butter, no salt, no butter.
But
no, I'm
when you
just-
buy the popcorn though, is it like pre-buttered? Like
well,
the
like yeah,
packaged
like
stuff?
if it's that.
No, wait.
No,
like,
that's not plain though.
that's
That's
plain.
buttered
That's
popcorn.
plain
Are
popcorn.
you popping the kernels yourself or is it a bag
First
of
of
popcorn?
all, I don't eat popcorn, so let's get that out of the way. I don't have popcorn at
That's-
home. I never
okay.
do.
Mm,
Okay, so it
okay.
sounded a little different 5 minutes ago when you said whenever I eat popcorn, that's how I always do it. I thought you were a
Well, it's
popcorn
just
guy.
plain. I'm not like putting like dill pickle flavoring on my popcorn. If
No.
that's what you're asking.
But are you,
Mm,
okay,
right.
so when you do consume the popcorn, is it a bag of popcorn you put in the microwave and pop and then eat?
It's usually it's no. I don't buy popcorn.
Oh.
So I go to the movies and I'll get like popcorn.
Okay.
Is there some butter on it? Probably, but it's
Yeah.
plain. It's still plain.
No, plain is just raw.
Nah.
Just the dry.
I don't like butter on my popcorn,
No,
No.
I guess style.
but I love dill pickle seasoning. though.
Oh, it's the best.
No,
Amazing,
it's
incredible.
I can't stand dill
For
pickle.
me,
I make-
plain popcorn
I
is
have
no Sty.
I have a bad experience with dill pickle though. Someone on my hockey team loved dill pickle chips,
Mm-hmm.
and he ate so many dill pickle chips that he threw up in all over the room.
Ooh, that'll ruin it.
And then it just like the smell was like too close to the
Yep,
dill
yep,
pickle,
yep.
Oh,
and now I just like get barf.
was it Lay's dill pickle?
like if like now you guys eat it, you guys will always think of barf.
Yeah.
Was it
And you're not
Lay's
gonna-
dill pickle?
And you're not gonna like dill pickle anymore.
Hey, what kind of dill pickle chip?
It was just
Chunky.
It was disgusting.
it was regurgitated.
it was barf. It was barf flavor.
They're chunky and chewed, Hayden.
So now that when you think of it eating a dill pickle, think of vomit.
Oh no, thank you.
Um,
That'll ruin it for me.
And,
No, I'm pretty-
and exactly. And you want to.
I'm pretty resilient. I
which is
can
good.
push through anything. I got a little hack for people who want to have a little healthier alternative with the butter. This is from my buddy who's vegan. He gets a spritzer bottle of the pickle juice.
Yeah.
Once the pickle's done, you strain the juice into a spray bottle. When you have your popcorn, you just go tss, 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 and you spritz it with the
Oh.
pickle juice. Now you've got
Dill pickle
the
popcorn.
moistness and the flavoring, but it's like actual, authentic, real pickles, and it's salty too.
See, I've tried in a pinch when I want popcorn. I didn't have any seasoning, like the seasoning salt.
Yep.
I've tried doing the pickle juice thing, but I didn't have the spritzer, so I can't give it a full review. But
Did you put your finger in the jar and then?
and spray it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've tried that, and it just makes it too soft. Like
Too
one
soggy.
bite will be like perfectly crunchy, the next is like bleh, mushy.
Yeah.
So I think you need the mist to make it like super light.
Yeah. It's a bit of a compromise.
Yeah.
Bit of a compromise.
But the flavor was good. Anyway, moving on. Sty, no Sty, or Puck Daddy. Bike suits.
Oh, no Sty. Negative Sty.
You don't think that's Sty?
We're really hating on cyclists. This is the anti-cyclist podcast. If you were tuning in last
Bike
week.
suit. Yeah, I'm not throwing a bike suit on. I'm gonna be honest.
Stupid, sexy flavors.
I just
All right, okay,
my legs just wouldn't look good in it.
It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It's like those
nothing at all.
the
I would
morph
just-
suits
it's
from the
too tight.
Vancouver
It's
games.
Too tight. It's
Yeah.
too tight.
Yeah, it's no Sty for me either.
You
What
don't need to be going a little bit faster. It's unless if you're competing, sure, put it on.
Maybe it's just I'm insecure.
But you don't need to wrap
could-
yourself like your
I
winterized
couldn't
boat.
throw it on. I
right?
just couldn't throw this.
Yeah,
I
you
just-
don't need to wrap yourself up.
I know I just wouldn't look. I think I need to. I think I just need to do it because it'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I wouldn't look great in that.
I guess people can compete in anything they really want. Like,
But are they really competing if it's
it seems like you're just taking it a little too seriously if you have to shrink wrap yourself every time you hop on
get into the shrink wrapper?
your
Yeah.
road bike.
and that bike's just riding up.
All right, what about
You got your triangle, your weird helmet.
what about flip-flops on a bike?
Yeah, that's die.
Flip flops.
Talk about-
Oh, it's not.
Although I injured
My
myself.
buddy
once.
cut his whole leg open because I ran into the back of him with the metal spoke with the
Oh.
metal gear shifter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cut his whole leg open
Oh,
and his
jeez.
foot and stuff.
So
Wouldn't recommend it. I used to though. I used to be doing wheelies. I'd hit like dirt jumps with a flip flop.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Don't ride your bike in flip flop. Like you're gonna cut yourself.
It's Sty, but it's dangerous, so don't do it.
extremely style.
It's Sty for a photo, but don't actually do it if you're doing jumps and stuff.
So
Yeah, it's actually gnarly.
early 20s.
Oh, another story. Here we
went,
go.
Went to Australia, grabbed a job in Cairns. I had to ride my bike there because obviously don't have a car.
I got a job in bottles.
Mm.
But we're like comedians.
So I'm ripping to work, beautiful day, throw the flip flops on, grab this bike from a guy who would repair them, like fix them up. It's $20, right? I just need
That's a good deal.
something to get to and from work, right? Beautiful day, ripping. I like to go fast, so I'm like going, little jumps, bunny hops over the curbs, and
Hmm.
Where
going
was
down
this, Australia?
Australia, yeah, like the northern part, where it's more like tropical. In Cairns is the name of the town, but it's spelled Cairns.
Mm.
Cairns.
Yeah, which is how I would initially would say
Cairns.
Cairns.
Cans.
They say Cairns. They say Cairns. So I'm ripping full tilt, and I'm pushing it. Switch gears, push it. Chain brakes, so that resistance I had against my foot as I'm coming
Oh,
down
it just launched
just
forward.
goes by, and my foot goes and flies
Oh,
off.
You smoke your shin.
Off the pedal.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if
God.
off the pedal, and then it spins around and hits the back of my leg. But because my
Oh.
foot came down, then my toe hits the pavement. I'm going full
Oh.
speed, and then the pedal gets.
Did you have
caught.
shoes on?
No, flip flops.
Oh,
Flip flops.
ugh.
So now my foot is stuck underneath my pedal, like
Cringe
it went
warning
like
here.
that.
Were your pedals plastic or metal?
Probably plastic, but
I had the metal ones.
Oh, with the grooves, yeah.
basically it pinned my foot like pointed backwards onto the concrete as I'm going full speed, and
That sounds like a career-ending injury.
oh
right there.
dude, I looked at my foot and it had peeled.
Oh,
I'll stop there. I'll stop
Oh
there.
my God.
that's disgusting,
stop there.
bro.
Jared's been in some interesting accidents.
I've got a lot.
Sheesh, we got to have an accident corner here. for
Dude, I
Jared.
had a membership card for the local hospital. Like my mom, and they're like, "Oh, hey,
front of the line, front of the line.
yep. Oh, hey, Jeremy, nice to see you again." Yep.
What happened this time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I just scraped my toe off.
Couple brothers.
Wait, no, but that was in Australia.
That's in Australia, so I had to get a different membership card.
Oh,
Also went because
How does that work with like? Do you have to pay if you go to the hospital?
yeah, I don't really know. Maybe I still owe them some money.
You go back to like, yeah, you owe us.
In that situation, I just went to like a corner store and got some stuff and fixed myself up, and I put a sock over it and just went to work anyways, and then just dealt with it later.
Damn.
Didn't want to be late.
Animal.
Damn.
No, but another time I was also in Australia. So this is where the membership card comes from. I was trying to get something off of a top shelf, so I pulled the chair up and I stood up. But I didn't realize there was a ceiling fan going, and I put my head right into the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
It chopped my head open.
Oh, gee.
I wasn't gonna go to the hospital for that one, but Sammy's like, "You might have tetanus. That's an old rusty fan."
Damn.
Wow.
Sounds like it was fun being you.
All right, I got one more here.
It was an experience.
This is a hockey one.
Yep.
Sty, no sty, or puck daddy. Mismatching bucket. Like you got a mismatching helmet. Like a red helmet when your team is blue.
Oh, that's sty because it means like
Yeah,
you're like
if you
probably
ever-
like you're like APing because you're so nasty.
Red
Or,
bucket
like-
means you played junior.
or it's like
Guaranteed
you're
you
like
played
spraying
junior.
hockey or
Yeah.
something like
You
that.
don't have a red bucket unless you played junior and you're
Oh,
good at hockey.
Red buckets are dust.
And you definitely have the pants.
if you ever wear red bucket in men's league, you're literally a scrub.
You're 30 years old. You're
Like honestly, like if you're wearing a red bucket with a fishbowl in men's league, it's like
you gotta let
you're
everyone
a
know you played junior. Get it.
scrub, buddy.
Upgrade your helmet. It was 15 years ago that you played junior. Okay, like
You're a scrub show, buddy.
and you're of course still wearing the same pants that you.
we get it.
wore
You went to school to play. Like, no one cares.
with the European like logos on them. Oh, good. You played in overseas.
wow,
say you
buddy.
played pro in Europe.
You
Good
didn't
for
play
you.
for the Red Wings. Relax.
All right, let's do the draft. I've got a
That's
draft for
hilarious.
us. You guys ready?
It's an inside joke in case you guys didn't know. We were inside joking there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they know. We've talked about it in the past. All right, we're doing a draft. We are going to be drafting the best pump up songs of all
Oh,
time.
best pump up songs of all time.
Yes.
Damn.
You guys can do it.
Okay.
You just
is gonna
dropped
be-
this on me. I'm
yeah,
not
this is
prepared. I did the
crazy.
last
This is
one.
crazy though.
Hayden, you got to jump on this one.
I just made it up right now.
God.
I can do this one. I'm good to do it. Throw up Google here. No, I'm kidding.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay, you do it. You do it. I feel like I want you guys to do it because you guys have some good banter.
Best pump up songs of all time.
Rock,
I just
paper, scissors.
feel like if we're putting this on the internet, I'd like to be a little more prepared to like think of it. Think of it for a.
Yeah, we'll just
Otherwise, I'm gonna miss it.
That's what makes it good though, is when it's just off the dome.
yeah, that's true.
No,
Yeah, because it's what is like what's true to
It
you,
ma-
whatever
it-
you think of.
true, but that's the problem. Is then like I'm
No,
driving.
you don't please everyone. You got to.
No. It's not to please everyone. It's I'm driving 2 days later. I'm like, why did I not say this one? Oh, I used to listen all the time. Like just because I'm old.
Well, there's one that's an obvious one that I know
There's
that you should have.
a million obvious ones.
No, but there's one for this podcast that's an obvious one.
It's not really a pump up song. All right, Chip, let's go.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Boom.
Jer.
Paper,
I let
scissors.
Jer win again. I let Jer win. I did.
I papered your rock. All right, let's just switch that. We are drafting the best pump up songs. I'm going to say specifically for hockey. You're in the dressing room, you throw it on, you got to get the boys fired up.
All right.
There's a lot of number ones here. That's the thing. So I feel I'm not really going to take yours. I'm going to take a number one, and you're going to take a number one. They're both number ones. But for me, I'm taking Hell's Bells, AC/DC. I like this. I like the ding, and then and then it builds up to a crescendo. There we go.
Yeah, it's
Right?
got a
It's a
good
great
build
pick.
up. Yeah, and like you're throwing on the socks, you're putting on the shinnies. You're just as you're starting to tie up your skates. Hell's bells.
You're waiting for it, right?
Yeah.
You're waiting for it.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
I like that one a
Some
lot. too.
AC/DC.
Yeah.
Love that.
I'm gonna take Eminem
Oh,
Till I Collapse.
Ooh, I collapse.
You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
is it? What's the beginning go like again? It goes, oh, left. Is it left, right,
left,
left?
Is that,
Is that the right one?
I think that's a different one.
No,
right?
no, that's till
Till I
collapse.
Collapse. I'm sweating. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, it's
As
just
long as I'm
crazy.
singing 'em.
Yeah, that one would got me fired up back in the day.
That was also on my playlist. Yeah, till I
Till I
collapse.
Collapse.
There's
Till
another
I
one.
collapse.
There's a few by Eminem that are
Till
really
I
good,
Collapse.
but that's a good one.
I feel like I should also take an Eminem one here.
There's one obvious one.
Yeah, the 8 Mile. What's the name of it though?
Well, I can't. I don't know. Do you want me to say the one that I'm thinking of?
No, it's the same one. It's
Lose Yourself.
yeah, Lose Yourself. There it is from the 8 Mile soundtrack.
Yeah.
Arms weak, knees are heavy. There's vomit on a sweater already.
Yeah.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your
it's a
chance.
big
You know what I mean?
track.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
Lose yourself. You got to lose yourself in the music. The moment you own it, you got to never let it go.
Yeah.
You get one shot. Do not miss
your chance to blow, cause opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yo.
Yeah.
Lose yourself. For my second pick, I'm gonna do a clean one for the edit.
Mm.
For my second pick, give me Eminem. Lose Yourself.
That's a good one.
Beautiful.
Solid pick.
Double Eminem.
That's a great pick.
Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem.
That's a great pick.
Eminem and Eminem.
Hype up songs, eh?
It's hype.
Yeah. Chippy, number 3 for you. Oh no, number 2 for you.
Number 2 for me. Number 2 for me. Okay, I'm gonna go. Damn. This is off the dome. This is off the dome. This is.
Think of the playlist. Think of your
I
playlist.
know. I'm
I
trying
have
to
a
think of-
playlist. I'm
trying
tempted to
think
reach
of
for
my
it. What have I got on here?
playlist, Like the problem is like the songs that we used to play were just so.
They're like the pop songs, like the hip hop songs of your time.
Yeah.
But like if they were vibing for you, then maybe some kid right now needs to hear you say that song, and that's their new favorite song for getting pumped up for the game. Think of the influence this could have. Don't discount it just because it's an old hip hop song or an old.
Some of them are
know?
classic.
Yeah, like
Some of them
man,
are
like
classic.
Give me one. Let's see it.
damn, bro, I actually can't even think of anything right now. Like my mind's like blanking right now. Let me go. We used to play the song "Animals."
Ooh.
The animal.
Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like it was.
I know that one. Yeah.
That was.
Here, I'll put it on. I'll put it.
Yeah, Aiden's gonna throw it in the microphone. It's just all like glitchy. Animals. It's so hard to replicate. Like I know what
big track, bro.
it was. I had that,
We played that for every game.
dude. When I was like early,
Oh, it's a banger.
early 20s, I'd put this on and just rip pucks.
Here we go.
There we go. Animal.
An animal.
It's a big one.
It's in the warm up. You're in warm up. The fucks are blazing around the ice, and it's just.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That hits
That's a good
hard.
one.
That
Yeah.
hits hard.
Yeah.
That's a.
That's a
big
good
one.
entrance song.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
You know, like your pumping up the whole team as they're skating out on the ice. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's big.
That's
big.
hilarious.
All right, number 3. Give me some more classic rock. I'm taking Queen. We Will Rock You. It's just got that
Oh,
the
it's
whole
a big
team.
track too.
Dum, tsh, dum,
Boom.
dum, tsh,
We
dum,
will,
dum,
we
tsh, dum,
rock
dum,
you.
tsh.
Yeah.
And the whole team starts getting on the
Buddy,
bench.
you start banging the bench, hitting your feet.
Gonna take on the world someday. You got mud on your face. Big disgrace. Waking your can all over the place. Singing, we will.
What a banger.
That's a timeless one.
It's a
Yeah.
big track.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a timeless.
And then you've got one to follow up the game if you did good, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that
But
was.
you don't play it before though. The other one we're thinking of.
That's a great track.
That was your third, Jer?
That's my third.
You guys are doing pretty good, I gotta say, for me just like throwing this on you last minute. Usually I tell you guys what we're doing before, or we agree on it before. This time I just said we're doing it.
You got to dig deep. Think of what you've.
You got to
played.
lose yourself in the music.
Well, so
This
the
opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
the We Will Rock You. I was just playing that for the kids in the tournament, and I was like, I listen to this. The kids are listening to this.
It's a
like,
generational
Yeah,
like pump up.
it will
song.
never not be good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's in the Mighty Ducks as well, I'm pretty sure.
There's also some that like I listen to a little bit later. Like I'll just throw up on the way to men's league hockey.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, this is good, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a couple like that are in the rotation in my adult years
Yeah.
that are like sometimes songs aren't even meant to be a pump up song and they still pump me up.
You know what I've been doing lately?
You know, like one that okay, can I just name one?
Yeah.
There's no way you guys are gonna pick this song,
Mm.
but one that I like to listen to if it's like a late men's league game, and for whatever reason it just wakes me up, gets me pumped up. It's Chasing Cars.
Mm.
Which one's that?
Sing it
Who
for me.
sings that?
Let's waste time chasing cars.
Let's waste time. That sounds like me every
around
shift.
our heads.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I forget who sings it? Snow Patrol, I think.
Sounds like
It's
Snow Patrol,
it's
yeah.
but it's got if I lay here,
Right.
if I just lay here. But it's like got a good build up and like it
Yeah.
starts out because like when I'm going to men's league that late, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And it starts out with the perfect vibe, but then it builds up and wakes me up just in time for hockey.
I sometimes listen to just ridiculously calming, like goofy beach songs, like I don't know, like Brown Eyed Girl or
Oh yeah.
Kokomo by the Beach
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah, you played that a few times when I remember, yeah.
Just chuck it out.
All right, Chippy, what's your third pick?
All right, my third pick. It's got.
He's struggling.
I think it's got to be.
It's gotta be drum roll.
There's a lot. They've got like a good like
I think
chorus
can't be touched.
can't be
Roy,
touched.
Roy Jones Jr. Can't
Oh.
be moved, can't be rocked, can't be.
I
you
like
know
that.
one?
I like that.
Can't be stopped, can't be touched.
That's good. That's good.
You've heard that one. Hey,
Yeah.
play that one. Play that one.
All
Just
right.
give 'em a
I'm
little-
pulling it up now.
everyone, you got to know that one.
Throw in the Spotify.
You know that one. Can't be moved, can't.
Yeah, yeah. I like the opening. It sounds like a little DMX to it. Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah,
Can't
that's a
be
good one.
moved, can't
Yeah.
be rocked. That one's.
There's another one of a similar kind of anthem style to it, like hip hop or whatever, that was
Yes.
played a lot. I don't know if you guys are gonna get it, but I'll put it in here so I can tell you guys after if you don't get it.
Perfect.
But it was definitely one like of Chippy, yours, and I's time growing up.
Look at that. Number one on my motivation Spotify list there. Till I collapse.
There, I
Right
told
there.
you.
And then-
Collapse. Spit on these raps.
All right.
Jer, your fourth pick.
Yeah, fourth pick. Man, this is tough because like I want to just go all classic rock or like there's a few. There's no real recent ones, and some are good recent ones. But all right, let's go. Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Right, that's just like welcome to the jungle. We got
it's high energy,
Oh yeah.
high energy rock song.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
You know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby.
Yeah.
Jungle. We're gonna watch you bleed.
We're all singing different parts of the song. That's how you know it's a good song because there's so many different. Love it. All right, Chippy, your fourth pick.
My fourth pick.
You got to have this one teed up.
I'm gonna go radioactive.
Ooh. Oh, the Imagine Dragon.
Imagine Dragons is untapped. Like
Radioactive.
there's some.
Radioactive.
That's wild because I was gonna.
They're
pick,
just still
I
relevant.
love that track.
I mean, they're still recent. Huh?
Feel
And,
it
like,
in
yeah,
my
like,
bones.
They're relevant.
Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Imagine Dragons have so many like inspirational, feel good, pump up, like
Atmospheric, some
Yeah.
of them too. Yeah,
like
it's a good one to have in the playlist. Jer, what are you doing for your last pick?
there's so many, but I'm inspired by the Imagine Dragons.
You're going.
No way.
Are you?
No way you're going back to Imagine Dragons.
I'm
here.
going Thunder,
Oh, a newer one.
Which one's
lightning,
that?
and the thunder.
No.
It-
yes.
I lose the draft here.
Thunder? I don't
Lose the
know.
draft.
That's a
That's
good.
where-
And the
That I
thunder?
do like that song,
Is it a
and it makes me
hype
think
up
of the
song,
Leafs
though?
because there was like.
It is good. It is. It just seems a little more sentimental.
I'm putting that in there because our kids play for the Oro Thunder, and you know what? Actually,
Oh, now he's selling you on it.
It's
Ah.
it's not it though.
I already took it. I already took it. I should have just taken Thunderstruck.
Yeah, that's what I'm
AC/DC,
saying.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on. But you already got Hell's Bells. But like,
It doesn't matter. You've been Thunderstruck. Can I switch it?
you can switch
You
it.
can.
Oh, you guys are so nice.
Yeah.
Switch it.
All
Just
right.
because Thunder by Imagine Dragons is not
It's
even the
just
so
first
not
two
even
songs
close.
I'd think
Yeah,
of when
okay.
it
Just
yeah.
not even.
You're so
I couldn't
kind.
even respect you
You're
with
so,
that
you're
pick.
so kind. So kind. All right.
I'll give that to you. All right, I'm gonna go.
For the list, for the clip, fifth, my last pick, fifth overall.
That's ridiculous. No, you have to let the world know. You can't. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
We're leaving the change up in
yeah,
there.
we're leaving the change up in there. That's not
Give me
allowed.
Thunderstruck,
It's
AC/DC.
It's natural.
Don't do that.
Ugh.
I'll write it down.
We're not that nice. We're not that nice.
Guys, can you please just make me look good on the?
All right, Chippy, what's your last pick?
I even put the lightning bolt.
I'm gonna
between us.
go.
Best pump up song.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go Led Zeppelin. Black Dog.
Oh.
Hey, mama said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
That's a good one.
Hey, there's that.
Can't go wrong with some
Mama
Zepp.
said the way you move gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove.
Hitting those high notes. I want to know everyone else's. Like, drop your number one. Just your number one.
There's so many I missed.
Oh, there's.
The one that I was thinking of when you said "Can't Be Touched" one was "Remember the Name." You know.
Oh yeah. That one's a
that's
big
the
one.
longest yard one, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never gotten onto that one though. Like, it's a cool tune, but
It's
it's
just
never.
it's just a very like, as a team, you're just all kind of chanting it.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like it's one of those ones. Another one that my team used to play was Black and Yellow.
Yeah.
You know that?
And Yellow.
because
Oh, yeah.
You drop the bass, like you
Wild
crank
Boys?
up the bass
Yep.
on the boombox and play some Black and Yellow. Yeah.
We used to
You
play.
know what it
we
is.
used, no,
Black
we used to
and
play
Yellow,
like ours was just like old school rally. It was like ludicrous. Like
Oh,
My
yeah.
Chick Bad was our.
My chick bad.
Chick
My
Bad,
chick
that was the
good.
one
Oh man.
That's what we were playing. And what was it? Colt 45 in
Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh my
Baby,
god.
That's all we need. We're like 9 years old.
Yeah, of
Colt
course,
45 in
You don't even know
Tuesday.
what you're singing.
Maybe that's all we need.
It's hilarious.
Go.
Parents are in the
Go.
lobby like,
Eighty-
good thing they don't know what
Pick
they're
out
talking
the
about.
C's and stems. Get high as hell.
That's hilarious.
That was our track. I saw me like none of the songs we played I could like say
Right.
in this because it was like people wouldn't get it.
That's
All white jeans, body looking like
milk. Yo, Ludacris went crazy.
Ludacris is so good.
My cheek bad.
My chick good.
My cheek hood.
My chick do things can't even put in words. He's so. Man, I haven't heard that song in like 20 years, but I could if we put it on now. I
Bro,
could
we
probably
used to
sing
crank
90% of
that,
it.
bro. We used to crank that, bro. Soulja Boy cranked that.
Oh yeah, Soldier Boy.
Danny, oh,
That's a good one too. Yeah.
That
That
is-
one was like grade 8 for me. That one was.
What
big
about-
time,
s-
yeah.
So in our
the Cat Daddy. We used to play Cat Daddy. You guys know about the Cat Daddy?
no,
They
no.
call me SpongeBob, Dick and Krabby.
Oh
Patty.
yeah, no, I know that
I
one.
go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
work and
Oh
Cat
yeah.
Daddy,
yeah.
Cat Daddy.
Yeah, that was like a dance,
That's
like a
what we
meme
were doing in
dance.
the hall.
Yeah.
I'd be doing the Cat Daddy in the room because I had control. Me and my boys always had control of the.
That's gold.
the-
All right,
So-
Jared, recap the list.
Yeah. I gotta say, a couple honorable mentions. Started from the bottom and 0 to 100 by Drake. Both good, like quick,
started
like
from the bottom. Now we here.
yeah.
Yeah, Drake. Oh God,
Started from the
gotta.
bottom now.
there's so many good
my
Drakes.
dreams and nightmares.
Headlines.
Meek Mill.
Headlines
Meek
is a
Mill
good one
dreams.
too.
Oh no way! We forgot the Meek Mill.
0 to 100 real quick.
No.
Mac
Hold
Miller.
on, wait a minute.
Eh?
I thought I was finished. Oh man.
Mac
That's what I'm
Miller
saying.
had some good songs
Dump.
too.
Da dum. Da 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 da.
So when I was like Bantam Midget, the Dr. Dre album 2001,
Oh, the
it
next
just come
episode.
out.
The
They-
next
They
episode.
just played that. It was
Oh.
DMX, and sometimes they put country music on, but then we would lose.
Oh no
So they said
way!
no
Can
country.
I redo my list? Party Up by DMX.
Party Up by DMX, yes.
Woo! Yo,
Me lose my mind
Up in here, up in here,
Y'all gonna make me go all out.
up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool.
You guys are like rabid, right?
This is not a game.
Uh,
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
X gonna give it to you.
Yeah. So it was DMX and also Limp Bizkit, and they would play
Rough Riders anthem.
Rough Riders Anthem was a good one.
all right, but what was your guys? What did you go off the
Okay,
dome? Because
okay,
you guys
off
are
the
just
dome.
ranting now.
Well,
we got to
here's
do
the-
another draft.
Here's the thing: it's like I'm going all time, or I'm going when I was like 15 years old.
We
you know what I mean?
saved you with radio or
Yeah.
dragon.
Thunder. And he's like, because my team is the Oro Thunder. We're like, dude, there's a way better song for.
Yeah, I know. All right. Chippy, Till I Collapse,
Ooh.
Animals. We got Can't Be Touched, Radioactive, and Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. I'm
Not a
taking-
bad rotation,
like,
honestly.
I mean, just throw all these on a playlist and pump yourself up on your way to work.
Yeah, take all these
Yes.
10 songs, make a playlist.
Boom.
Puck Daddy
the
Pump
Puck
Up.
Daddy playlist.
Puck
Puck
Daddy
Daddy
Pump
Pump Up playlist.
Yeah,
That's
it's almost all P's.
Can't be
pretty-
moved, can't be rocked, can't be touched.
My list. I got Hell's Bells. I got Lose Yourself. I got We Will Rock You.
That's a top 3. Can't be
Yeah,
matched.
Welcome to the Jungle.
That's pretty good too.
And Thunderstruck.
You're a little heavy on the AC/DC,
Yeah,
but
you're a
you
little
gotta
heavy.
respect it.
Dude, I could do all 5 AC/DCs if I want.
Yeah, I know, but
Like,
that's
you play that album.
a little bit heavy. I want a little bit diverse, but
Yeah.
not all of us can do that, right?
No.
So
All right, so let us know in the comments who won out of these 2. What would be your top 1? What's your
number one?
best pump up song?
Give me your number 1.
Your number 1.
okay, what's your number?
And
one?
don't tell me it's
What's your number 1?
my number 1.
Yeah.
What is your number 1?
Shh, don't say anything.
Ooh.
Don't say anything.
I think
My name is Chicky.
Rock around.
My name is Boom Boom. Boom Boom Boom.
no. I think I would probably go with it'd either be AC/DC or Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Because Bohemian Rhapsody has a lot of like musical depth to it that I enjoy, and it gets me fired up.
I don't think I've ever heard that. In a...
Thunderbolts and lightning, very very frightening. Whee!
Galileo. Galileo.
Galileo.
I've heard the song. I'm saying in the locker room though. Like
Oh,
That's like a pump up. Yeah. You know what I mean.
yeah. Okay.
What?
Well, but you're asking for me right now, like if I'm trying to get pumped up for like men's league or
That's
something.
pumping you. You're throwing on Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, for sure, it's a great song.
Okay.
I'm throwing on a little Celine
Okay.
Dion. My heart will
think
go on.
I definitely like it being a little darker. I like my pump up to be a little darker.
Mm.
Like I like Jer had some good stuff there.
What? Yeah, you want a little aggressive. Like I'm like a chainsaw.
Maybe like I would honestly probably say DMX Party Up. I
Yeah,
can't
Party
believe I didn't
Get that in your.
get that on my list.
Yeah.
Like that's just
It just
such a big
as we
track.
were naming honorable mentions,
It's-
it just unlocked.
here's the thing,
corner of
like,
your
it's-
brain.
It's a 16-year-old pump up, but it's just it hasn't carried on,
Oh,
and these
it's-
ones still
Yeah.
are good. Like I'd say for any like 14 to 18, throw on some.
I know.
Party. I
But
like-
we gotta
it's
put on Party Up
aggressive.
for these kids.
It's when the
man.
hormones are raging. You just gotta break something. Like you're just chucking things across the dressing.
When I was a teenager, actually, if I had my headphones on before the game, I would legit just listen to the Transformer soundtrack.
Oh my gosh.
I was a weird kid,
Yeah.
Damn.
but like low key, the orchestra,
Oh my gosh.
it's good.
This violin is getting me fired up.
Colt 45.
Dude, this piano, I'm bricked up.
Good morning, ladies. That's what.
All right,
that's what
that's-
always
wait,
started.
wait.
Ours was Colt 45.
Good morning, ladies. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I
good
remember that.
morning, ladies.
My friends used to play that. What are throw out a couple like what do you call it, like meme pump up songs, like Who Let the Dogs Out? Did you ever throw that? Who let the dogs
It
out?
might have been in the rotation, like in a playlist, but it wasn't like the one that everyone was like pumped up for.
Chumbawamba, was it? Tub thumping? I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Yeah, just-
Just never gonna keep me down.
And repeat that for 10 minutes.
Oh, Danny boy.
What about like Skrillex? Like,
Oh,
make it bun them.
Mm,
Make it bun them. Do you know that one?
I know Skrillex. I don't know that title.
that's what I'm trying to
Make
think.
it bun them.
What's the
Out front. I can make you fire, make it bun them.
the Hay
Put it on.
song?
Put it on. Put on. Make it bun
I
them.
want to hear Jared.
The Hay song, is it? Hey. It's more just like
It's like a hockey thing. That was like what they had on at the hockey tournament. Oh, what's that song they play like when they're
Blurred?
announcing the names?
That's the one.
I got that.
No.
It's Serious by
Yeah.
I got it on my playlist.
Just play that because
Yeah.
like everyone knows that song. It's like, and now your
I
starting lineup.
Yeah.
For
Oh, she's not playing.
Mm.
Casting somewhere.
anticlimactic.
I got to connect to the Wi-Fi. I shut her down.
Here, I'll get it.
I
So
feel like
my agent went to the Wi-Fi. I shut her down.
Here, I'll get it.
I feel like
my-
Got an echo. Just wait till you hear that start.
Oh yeah.
And now, starting on left defense, we have
Coach Chippy, weighing in at 6 feet tall, 199 pounds,
that's the song. Yeah.
You're
coming straight off the Bedsy build.
#1 player in the world.
Number 1 in your heart.
Guys, I can't believe you didn't draft this song.
Gonna change the world
That's the pod, Beth.
With
That's the
my
pod,
hockey
everyone.
stick.
Thank you very much.
Gonna
Thank
make
you,
a
and
real
that's
difference.
the
Feed
end of the
poor
pod.
and heal the sick.
That might be the most abrupt ending to the pod ever.